wanted to use this program in St. Lucia to help create training and opportunities for young people.
And it can have a major impact on the fishers and their industry.
To ensure that the impact of the landfill on the environment would be minimal.
Don't worry about what people say. You have to come and see for yourself, okay, what grassroots is like.
And this year we're touching close to 105 projects from the primary, secondary and tertiary level.
The National Printing Corporation, NPC, located near Bido Park, has been serving the government and people of St. Lucia for over 100 years now. Today on The Spot, we give you an insight into the NPC. Join us as we go on the spot.
The government printery, as it was formerly known, was a department that existed on Upper Bridge Street opposite the police headquarters. But in the 1948 fire was completely destroyed. And from since then, it had been relocated on this site, on Jammer Street. We are the department that are responsible for the printing of all government documents and every other document used in the public service. We are responsible primarily for the weekly gazette, and we are responsible as well for printing the laws of St. Lucia on an annual basis. But all documents that is used for the effective running of the public service is generated by this department. In other words, we print everything for the government hospitals, we print everything for government schools, we print everything for the police station, the judiciary, and every other public service department. We are a complement of 28 persons, and we run 4 departments in this department, in this corporation. We have an account section like everybody else. We have 3 other technical departments. That is the pre-press, or the pre-press where we do design work. We have the press room itself where we do the actual production of the whatever is designed, and we have the bindery section, which is the post-press or the finishing section. It's a very technical department. Most of our staff are the male, and it's not deliberate. It just happened to be that way, and it's more fitting for the kind of job we do as well. We are a department that gets a subsidy like every other department from the government coffers every year. But I must tell you as well that we bring in terms of revenue, much more than what we are given at the beginning of the year. So we are a department that could fairly float on our own. As well, I need to say that we're not revenue generating deliberately in that sense. Because our location, which is in Central Castries, a lot of people off the street know that we are Printery, and they come to us for wedding invitations and business cards and otherwise. We don't turn down these kind of people. We actually engage them, but we don't go out deliberately engaging the private sector in terms of advertisement and otherwise for private work, because we have more than a handful doing the government work in itself.
One of the primary functions of the pre-press department would be to prepare print-ready files, right, for printing on our printing presses and our digital printers. Okay. Now, basically, that entails designing, layout, and imposition. Okay. By imposition, what I'm saying is, we would have several copies of a document layout on one sheet. Now, once that is done, we would then take that file and send it from our computer straight to a high-definition printer. This technology is referred to as CTP, or computer-to-plate technology. Now, conventional type printing required a darkroom. We'd have several trays of chemical, a camera, negatives, and the information then would be processed in the darkroom and then baked onto a printing plate for printing. With the computer-to-plate technology, we have cut off the process by half. Right? In so doing, we have increased the quality of our print, and we've also increased the time at which a job is, the speed time of a job. Another function of the pre-press department would be to email the Gazette. Right? We email the Gazette on a weekly basis, and subscribers now have the option to subscribe to electronic copies of the Gazette. The cost of subscribing to the Gazette electronically would be $80 for the year. Another function of the department would be to maintain the corporation's website. In the past, we've printed a number of forms at a tremendous cost to the department. So we have now taken the initiative to put those forms online. so that members of the public and government departments, various government departments can now go online to download those forms. Example of some of those forms are application for sick leave, vacation leave, and so on. Also on the website is a price listing of publications, laws, and forms. Members of the public who would be interested in subscribing to the Gazette can go to our website as well and download a copy of the subscription form. Right? And what we also do, we archive the official Gazette. So if you would like a previous copy of a Gazette, you could download a Gazette on the website as well. There is also a section that consists of official documents. Example, the estimates of expenditure, the thrown speeches and budget addresses of the past. To access the website, the URL is www.slugovprintery, that's printry.com.
This is the press room section of the National Printing Corporation. We have a staff complement of 6 persons, which includes myself as a supervisor. Our basic operations includes offset printing. We have a complement of 4 offset machines, which includes a 2-color press. Basically what is offered from upstairs in terms of from the pre-press section is reproduced in this section. Our print run range from 25 copies and we can go up to 1 million copies if you wish. Okay, there's what you call long runs in printing terms. We call them long runs. We also offer service of paper cutting service. For example, if somebody from the public wants to cut paper in bulk, we offer that service as well, and also we offer blade sharpening service. In fact, we are the only ones who have that machine for blade sharpening on the island, and we sharpen for all the printers in St. Lucia. So that's basically our operations. We also have an in-house storeroom, which our stock has been transferred to an outside storeroom to our in-house storeroom. That's basically what we do here.
Okay, what we do in the bindery, it's that usually when the jobs come from downstairs, the press room, it comes up to the bindery. In the bindery, we do the collating, stapling, and binding. When it comes to the stapling, the booklet maker, we run the machines through the booklet maker. It staples, it does the trimming and the folding. The binding is done in the machine room. That's where we have the side stitch. We do the gluing, the binding, we do registers, we do the law books. Everything is being done in the law room.
We are a department that has gone through transition over the last couple of years. There was a deliberate intention to drive us into the corporate mode, and that's why the name change came, National Printing Corporation, which was 10 years ago. Somewhere it kind of fell through, and I don't think we're moving in that direction as we speak. I don't know what is the intention of the new government or the new administration. But we're doing the best we can with limited resources like everybody else. But as I previously mentioned, over the last 10, 15 years, we've gotten a lot of equipment change. In fact, we could see that over the last 2 years, as recent as the last 2 years, we had almost 100% equipment change. So whatever we have now are modern, up-to-date equipment, which enhances our efficiency and make whatever we do much more easier. But we are a department that continues to struggle like everybody else. Especially in the world of printing, it keeps changing regularly, monthly, yearly, and then it's a challenge to keep up with the technologies. But we're doing the best we can, and we are a very vibrant department. We engage in a lot of social activities to keep the department upbeat and the morale of staff good. We do an annual awards dinner, which is funded by staff themselves. We have a vibrant club, and we engage every Easter with our regional counterparts throughout the OCS, Barbados, and Trinidad. And this year, but quite incidentally, it's been hosted in St. Lucia. But we're surviving, and we are a very good department. Thank you for the opportunity, and thank you for your time.
This has been On The Spot. In this segment, we featured the National Printing Corporation located on Jeremy Street in Castries. This entity has been responsible for printing most of government's publications. Join us next time when we go On The Spot.